organization. Thanks for that report. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And now the Lakers starting group. At the 2 and the 3, it's Bradley and Green. Davis is out there with Howard, and it's LeBron in at point. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot.
And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though, but this team needs results.
Now here's LeBron, 5 on the clock. Over Markkanen. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
You see the focus. LeBron knows he can get off his shot. I mean, even under heavy duress.
Poke loose. Carter outside. To the right side. 20 feet out. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Carter. And it's the Lakers' ball. James outside. Pass to Howard. Lets it go. And that one's good. James. James has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
White the pass to Markkanen. The pass to Levine. To the paint. Here's Carter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With clean mechanics. Carter Jr. shoots with confidence. Not much else the D can do there.
Bradley with the bounce pass. Here's James. Another shot. And it's sent back by Carter. Levine against Bradley. Here's Levine. Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
LeBron outside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
White against LeBron. And here's White. 6 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Bradley, that's for 2. They get it again.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here is Porter following the basket by Dwight Howard. And last season, Otto Porter on the move, Chris. He was traded at the deadline to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, and he has fit right in since joining the Bulls. I mean, they needed his outside shooting. Porter is still very young and can grow to be a part of this young Bulls core.
That free throw, no good. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Davis finds James. Inside. Howard in the post. Carter on him. Outside, Green from deep. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Otto Porter. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
They get it back, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's Green. Fades back. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. White drives in, trying to get open as Carter. And it's White missing. The Lakers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. It's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
White the pass to Markkanen. Carter left side. With the fadeaway. And yes, it's good.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Now, here's Howard. Kicks it to Bradley. Passes it to Green. Shoots over Markkanen. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by LeBron. 6 points for Howard. Chicago trailing here. Levine with it. The dish to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine looking around. From deep three-point range, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Here's Hutchison. Shoots over McGee. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's LeBron. It's good. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Shoots off the step back. No good on that one. LeBron with some nice D. Kuzma outside. Off target from three-point range. Here's Hutchison, guarded by McGee. Here's Young, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
That free throw good from Young. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be, more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Bulls trail by 5. Dunn left side. From the wing, and the shot goes in.
Oh, this is the next step for Dunn, becoming a better and more efficient jump shooter.
Now Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the pass to McGee. Young with the steal. Here's Satoransky. Hutchison. That one good for 2. And it's now only a 1-point Laker lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Bradley. Kuzma passes to James. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here is Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Starter in this league for almost a decade. Thaddeus Young's numbers, Greg, won't blow you away. So what is it that makes him a winning player?
I think it starts with his defense, Kevin. Drawing charges and getting deflections. His quickness puts him in a position to make those effort plays.
That's good from Young.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 10. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Physical D. When LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
And let's check out some stats for McGee. Last year, getting it done. 3rd in field goal percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now, here is Young. Here's Hutchison. And the rejection by James. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Dunn misses. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow. Well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
One shot.
That's good from McGee. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
You at least got to honor Dunn's Jay. I mean, he's more than capable of sinking it in from those in-between spots.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here and going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
And here is Los Angeles now. 4-point game. Rondo dishes to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Bradley. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Valentine, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
James. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Dunn. A rebound by the Lakers.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
The 15-footer. That one wide left. Bulls trail by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Young slams it home.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's James. He's got 14. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Dunn kicks to Young. McGee with the block. Here's Rondo. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
They've got Dunn. Also, Thomas Satoransky out there. Young is out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Well, so many people were worried about Chris Dunn's offense after his rookie year, but you know what, Greg? He's turned it around.
And gone from struggling to hit 40% of his shots to shooting better from the floor. Still a strong defender, and he's making people forget that his offense was ever a question mark.
He's off on the first. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
Oh, I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Levine, wide open, gets a very good look and converts. Levine's got his second basket of the game. Levine against Green. He dishes it to Rondo. The shot misses. Dunn with some nice D. In the corner, it's Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Over Young, and Davis with the basket on the assist by Green. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Here's Dunn. 5 points in the game. Outside, Porter launches a 3. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rondo against Dunn. Rondo finds Davis. Good defensive work there by Young.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Rondo. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Kick out to Levine. To the middle. Dunn misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now here's Kuzma. Porter pulls it in.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Well, Zach LaVine possesses a speed, Chris, and a burst that makes him a very tough matchup.
Yeah, and he has a great first step. I mean, when he's trying to beat a defender off the bounce, you can't let him get an edge to the hoop. He'll flush it on your head 9 times out of 10.
Free throw good, LaVine. Well, you just watch LaVine play, and you can see the athleticism he possesses. Greg just explodes anytime he wants to.
And guys, with LaVine, the speed and first step have always been there for him. But you can see the strength he's added to his game since his rookie year whenever he goes at the rim.
That one is no good.
And when you watch the Bulls play, Chris, they just seem to lack an organizational direction.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the team committed to Boylan to shape their youth. They don't seem to be interested in playing up-tempo or following any NBA trend. The distrust between players in the front office is not helping their recruiting of free agents. A lot going wrong there.
Now here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
And so here is Chicago.
And you look at Wendell Carter Jr., the center out of Duke. Fantastic blend of size and mobility. A lot to like about what he can do.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And with Wendell Carter Jr., we saw flashes of his potential last season.
Easy to see why he was a snap pick at 7 for the Bulls back in 2018. As he gets more comfortable in his role and his teammates lean on him, he could be a force.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Oh, and the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
Now here's Kuzma. 8 feet away, and there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 3rd assist on the night. Markkanen passes to LaVine. And again, no good by Chicago. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Passes it to Howard. Kuzma, left side. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. James checked in for the Lakers. Outside, LaVine. Puts up a 3. Drills it from outside. LaVine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 16 points for LeBron.
Now, whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. It's been a fantastic evening for him.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Lakers trail by 3. James, the bounce pass. Pass to Davis. James outside. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Porter. Five to shoot. Knocked loose and stolen by Kuzma. For the finish, and the dunk by James.
Now, the quick instinct of Kuzma. He's going to know when to go after steals.
White the pass to Carter. No good off the back of the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And that one, good.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
And White kicks to Valentine. Outside, Porter. White against James. White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 22. Kuzma passes to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. That one drops for him. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Zach LaVine. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
Hutchison's shot is off. Lakers leading by 3. James kicks to Bradley. And the pass to Davis. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. And not many checks in the NBA, but C-Web, Tomas Satoransky leading the way on that front.
Yeah. Best player from a country that is having a golden age for their national team. Satoransky, I mean, he said that he is very proud to represent the Czechs in the NBA, and he's doing a great job at it.
Free throw good, Satoransky.
Well, with all the youth the Bulls had, the team wanted to bring in some veterans over the summer.
Yeah, and that's something that needed to happen, GA. I mean, the team had some room in free agency to fill out some leadership roles, but in Chicago, it's still a major market, and vets would love to come and play for the Windy City.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's James. He's got 22. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Carter. Here's Satoransky. The 11-footer, and he overshot that one, missing. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Howard. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead. Passes to Carter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. Well, it didn't take long, Chris, before the Bulls started viewing Wendell Carter as their center for the future.
Yeah, about halfway through the season, he was on a short list of won't-be-traded players for the Bulls. It's not easy to find a big man that fits into the team as well as Carter does with the Bulls.
And that one falls for Carter.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, and with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Lakers leading by 5. James looking it over. He gets that one. LeBron's got 24.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
LeBron against White. From down low, the Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
White against LeBron. And White kicks to Carter. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's James. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. James has got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. 40 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Hutchison, and Davis sends it back. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Kuzma passes to Bradley. Tipped away and stolen by Valentine. To the inside. Here's Hutchison, and Davis sends it back. 1 second left, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what has your approach been so far tonight?
I'm just trying to play with a lot of energy. I'll do the best I can on the defensive end to help my teammates out. Post hard.
Dwight, thanks. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 26 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 block. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, the more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on the Bulls.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Bulls trail by 11. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Bradley are the guards. Green and Davis in at the forward positions. And it's McGee in at the 5. Now here's White. McGee with the block.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Now here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. They'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, the New Orleans Pelicans will come into town.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Carter hits them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
They get a hand on it. James, the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5, and they double up Davis. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porter. Green against White. Looking to end his cold spell. Markkanen. White finds Markkanen. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Here's LeBron. He's got 26. And they double up LeBron. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. Bulls trail by 9. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Bradley from 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Porter. Here's Markkanen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
An average rebounder, but Markkanen is a decent at positioning himself on the glass when shots go up.
And for a player that didn't come in with a lot of fanfare to the NBA, Markkanen is one of the top young players in the league.
Yeah, call him the marksman or the finisher. Call him Larry Bird if you like. Fantastic stretch 4 who showed he could be a focal point of an offense, can play with an edge as well, and is just scratching the surface of his potential.
Free throw, no good for Markkanen.
Yeah, and with Lauri Markkanen, you know you're going to get shooting from his spot. Great release and has been efficient from range since his rookie year.
Oh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Chris, with Markkanen, the shooting frees up the rest of his offensive game.
Yeah, and he's better than you think at going to the rim. He doesn't blow by anyone, but has the length and the hops on his drives to get a solid look while on the move.
A chance to check out stats for Bradley, how he did last season. Averaged about 10 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Rondo looking around. The pass to Bradley. That's It's tipped. In transition, here come the Bulls. Dunn's running. Chalk up 2 there. Dunn's got 7.
Great instincts on the break. Dunn seems to have a knack for running the right route.
Rondo passes to Green. Back to Rondo. Outside Bradley. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Dunn passes to Young. And he banks in the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Rondo dishes to Green. And the shot goes down. Green's got his first points of the game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Lets it go from deep. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Rondo. And now it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. Dunn kicks to Porter. Young outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Dunn. That shot off. Good D by Howard. Lakers leading by 10. Right side, Rondo. He feeds it to Howard. 11 feet away. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Chicago the other way. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. You look at Green, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And the Lakers call time here. And you love to have a player like Chris Dunn out on the perimeter with his defense.
Oh, man, big men love guards that can actually keep their assignment in front of them. Dunn has quick feet, great lateral movement, and that's why he's a successful defender.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Bradley finds Rondo. Over Levine. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, he'll be happy that they're in front. But he knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Bulls. It's Porter outside. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
Poked away. Kuzma passes to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. The shot missing. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Levine. The stupendous finish in traffic. Levine's got 16.
And not much you can do on defense. I mean, sometimes Levine is just a little faster down there.
Rondo against Dunn. Pass to Kuzma. Over Porter. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Passes it to Bradley. Now here's Howard. Outside Rondo. Back to Kuzma. Overdone again, Los Angeles.
It's all about the tail of the tape right there. I mean, his size advantage makes that jump shot easy pickings.
He kicks it to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Levine against Bradley. Doubled by Howard. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two.
And the Lakers have possession. Los Angeles leading by 9. Outside Rondo. Outside Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Davis has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Got a piece of it. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Bradley. Rejected by Young, and he's able to get it back. And here is Dunn. 7 points in the game. Pass to Levine. Bradley on the double team. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. 9 points for Thaddeus Young.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Markkanen's got 8 points.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Puts one up from 19, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
We often think of Bradley as a defender first. There, he reminds us of how talented he is offensively, too.
Bradley against Levine. Outside Porter. And the 3 ball is good.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. And McGee kicks to Davis. Satoransky against Bradley. Fades and shoots. James misses. Bulls trail by 8. 1:57 left in the third quarter. The 17-footer. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's LeBron, 26 points for him.
Looking here at some numbers for Kuzma. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game last season, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a large role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it in him.
Satoransky finds Carter. Tries to keep it alive. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shoots over Satoransky. And again, no good by the Lakers. Bulls trail by 6. All alone. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Bradley. That one, no good. And it's Chicago the other way.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
When you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's White, following the basket by JaVale McGee. McGee with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Well, Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Satoransky against Bradley. And Satoransky kicks to White. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers leading by 8. Thomas Satoransky is out there with White. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there. Well, until that one.
So it's the Lakers now. Now here's James. Knocks it loose and stolen by Valentine. White wide open. He fires. Drains the wing tray.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The first one falls.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Both free throws good from Green.
Well, Jim Boylan, he won the Chicago head coaching job after his interim stint. The fans were unsure of the hire, but the front office believes in him moving forward.
Now here is Carter. McGee with the block. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Up and in on the layup. Davis has got 14 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Now, here's Satoransky. Shot clock at 6. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And for Boylan, Chris, he's been a bit demanding on his roster.
Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be tough. He's tasked with molding this young Bulls core. I mean, the front office wanted a hard-nosed coach. They believe they found their guy with Boylan's approach.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Free throw good, Davis. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Down low, here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
James outside. Rob. Here's Markkanen. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Markkanen dishes to White. A second chance effort. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
White bounce pass. Carter down low. Guarded by McGee. And it's Carter missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. LeBron with the block.
Oh, love watching James dominate on defense. An impressive rejection artist.
So for the Bulls, Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rondo's checked in. Markkanen passes to Porter. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Here's White. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And again, Chicago. No good. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. And White with the block.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
That free throw missing.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball. Exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down by 12. Porter finds White. Carter outside. 6 to shoot. Back to White. Howard with the steal. Now the Lakers on the break. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
You got to appreciate the scoring ability of Howard. A hulk of a player who knows how to get into a comfort zone.
And stolen by LeBron. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Now here's Levine. And stolen by Kuzma. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, you can't let Rondo get free in those situations. He's an absolute terror on the fast break.
White dishes to Levine. Looking to end the run. And again, no good by Chicago. Kuzma passes to Rondo. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded by Markkanen. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Kuzma. And the Lakers lead by 21. White with it. Outside, Porter shoots the three, drills the three-pointer.
Oh, such a confident player. The defense must respect Porter's ability to deliver the payback three.
James in the post. White's there. And LeBron James gets it to go.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Markkanen kicks to Levine. Fires, high post, and no good that time. Rondo with some nice D. To the paint, here's Green. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's White. Off the left rim and out.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the 3 by the Lakers. Here's Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James. Chris, regarding the overstated pre-draft concerns about Luka Doncic, even as the game goes international, it seemed like many GMs are scared to go all in on European players.
Take a break. Take a break.
And rightfully so. It's a new area, and if they're not immersed into the culture, it may be a little more trepidation on that end. But I would just say, just look at the really the great stories, whether you're talking about the Vlade Divas or the Sabos that came into the game, and even you can go to Marshallonis, Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, come on, Porzingis. We got a lot of great players from overseas that have shown us that they can make the way. But the mistake would be is thinking just because someone lives close to him, they would have the game of a Dirk Nowitzki, and that's not true. So you need to do your due diligence, but I think European players have already proved the type of heart, skill set, and mindset that they come to this game with, which is at the top.
Lakers leading by 22. It's Bradley on the wing, guarded by Levine. Bradley can't get it to go. Chicago has gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Levine dishes to Dunn. Back to Levine. A 3-ball. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also, doing some solid work from deep.
Here's LeBron. Buries it down low. LeBron's got 32 points.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Dunn passes to Porter. And here's Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Drills his third 3 of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Levine against Bradley. lobbed up there for Howard.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Now Dunn. There's the pass to Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's James. And they double up James. It's Bradley on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. 34 points for LeBron.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Levine against Bradley. Levine can't hit.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Bradley kicks to James. Green deciding where to go with it. Markkanen pulls it in. Bulls trailed by 19. Here's Dunn trying to get open as Carter. Again, Chicago.
Gotta live with it if you're the defense. Dunn must keep showing he can make those tough shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better in different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Bulls trail by 20. Pass to Levine. Carter looking around. Knocked loose. Shoots from 14. It's Chicago with another bucket.
It's all about getting comfortable taking these shots. Carter Jr., great job hitting from mid-range.
LeBron dishes to Howard. Back to James. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And they double up LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Bulls now. Bulls shooting 40% from the field. Carter, the pass to Porter. They get a hand on it. Green against Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
Get open.
Bulls trail by 19. Pass to Dunn.
Come on, shoot!
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. It's good.
A lot of game nowadays is screen and roll action. I mean, Dunn looking comfortable handling it there.
Now here's Howard.
Watch the screen.
Outside Bradley. Outside Green. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Now, here's Dunn after LeBron James's miss. Kick out to Levine.
Come on, shoot!
20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Banked in off the glass.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Here is Howard. Back to LeBron. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and, our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony,